What's up guys, this is your boy Rusian with another Raid Shadow Legends Academy video, or as you may want to call, 2 hours a day. Now, if you realize it's a little bit different, I realized that because it's guided to new players, it's probably easier for people to follow if I'm actually commenting on my choices and what I'm doing in the account as I play the account, instead of two disembodied videos. So from now on, that's what I'm going to be doing. Today's day 4. I'm skipping day 3. I'm not going to upload the video, the 2-hour video, because really nothing major happened and all my choices were covered by the first video. So, okay, yeah, we're here, Tea Party Titan event. It's great that it popped up. One of the reasons is we don't have anything. Well, it gives us chances to get some free stuff right away. You know what I mean? The only problem is the tournaments did not pop up yet. I'm not so sure they actually will pop up for us. So we're gonna have to wait on that. By the way, this is actually the 500 energy from PP 500. So I'm gonna save that for now. This 200, probably gonna have to pick up soon, but I'm still gonna hold on to that for now. So let's take a look really quick on what is the next promo code we're gonna be using. So just 1 second, I have to look at the list. I should be able to use a promo code right now. If not, we're gonna be picking up another day, and this one we're gonna be using is, so yesterday I used yearly gift, so today we're gonna be using only for mid-game subs. So let's get in here. Okay, so let's see if I can do it now. Well, still 1 hour and 90 minutes. I'll leave the link below. I'm gonna be using that probably off camera. But just so you guys know. So right now waiting to get to level 30 to get Sigmund. So we got another ancient shard for free right now. So as of right now we have 8 shards and that's a 2x event. So let's see how we're gonna get. By the way, usually in the account I would have been pulling those shards as soon as I get them, but you have to keep in check with the calendar and the news. I knew this event was coming up, so I saved my shards. It was only a couple of days. I could survive in the most, because I'm focusing on leveling my main 2 first. So let's see if we get anything good, because as of right now, we need a healer and a reviver. So hopefully we can get something big. All right, Bogsmith Flannan. Let's see, he got a stun. Attacks on enemies decrease speed, not too bad. Increase accuracy, extra turn. Okay, so the thing too about new accounts like this and the most of free to play, you really have to pay attention what you have and what you don't have, because some of those I would just completely ignore. They would become food on my main account, but in this account, they are game changers. Like for example, Coffin Smasher attacks one enemy 3 times. This is massive for clan boss. Not clan boss, sorry, Fire Knight. Now, the one thing is, its speed is only 92, what is pretty slow, so you do need to up that speed pretty good. Now, you do have decreased attack, and it can be up to 50% decreased attack. You do have HP burn, what is great for damage, even if that's only a single target one. And decreased damage enemies inflict with AoE attacks by 5%. Nothing to, you know, bring home about, but this 3 times, and the HP burn is pretty big. Coffin Smasher is a big rare. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. All right, so let me talk about Giscard the Sealed. So this guy was a massive tank and carry on my main account. He kind of does a lot of the things that Sigmund does. I will say those two are, that's Sigmund's son. Let me put it like this. But massive. It has one enemy with decreased attack, all enemies with a provoke and a shield. It has increased defense and increased attack, and it fills up the champion's turn meter by 15% whenever they are attacked by an enemy under provoke debuff or increased attack buff. Massive. This guy, I still use him in my free-to-play account from last year, and I still use him on Hydra in my second team on my main account. Awesome pool. Remember this guy. Big, big pool. Great. All right, we start good. Hopefully we get a legendary. All right, next one. And we got Twin Claw. Never cared about this guy. He does have a heal reduction, what in some of the missions you have, it's important. I believe that's a heal reduction on Spirit Kip. So you do want to keep this guy at least for a while. Just level him just to be able to hit this heal reduction and use him as food later if you want. But also remember, pretty good on Fire Knight to have this. He also has a weaken. It's only attack one enemy. So it's everything single target. And he does have a block active skill. Still, I would not go crazy with this champion. All right, I got 4 more. And blue. All right, Maiden. Never cared about her. Does have a freeze. I think War Maiden does a better job than she does. She does have a decreased defense, but also still single target, nothing big. 3 more. Let's go. No, we're Wyverbrain. Nothing big, not gonna look at. I'm not saying nobody used some of those champions, but you know, Catafrack, get the frack out of here. And another blue. Okay, so Misericord. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Now, Void Shards I'm gonna pull because maybe I'm lucky to get a Cold Heart or the Meta or something like this. That would help a lot the account. And I get gold! Oh my god, Senna Amber Heart. Alright, so I know for a lot of people it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna be showing you guys how to level having a massive champion. Like for guys looking here, she is all the way on top. One of the top Void legendaries in the game. Attacks one enemy, has 50% chance of instantly activate a continuous heal buff on each ally. Touch of Gold, place 30% increased speed buff and 15% continuous heal buffs in all allies for 2 turns. Revives all dead allies with 50% HP and 50% turn meter. So, and it can be brought to a 4-turn cooldown. So, this, okay, and Healing Glow, whenever a continuous heal buff activates on an ally, fills the turn meters of all allies by 5%. So, do I need to say that she just became my carry together with Corrado? So, I'm sorry, my good friend, but you're gonna be shipped to the back burner of this game right now. Yeah, so, and that's when you have to make big choices, right? I will be using her. Some of the choices really, long term, they don't change as you're doing this. I will actually pick the spots. I usually hold those spots for later, but I don't like to forget them. So I am picking this. Now, so I'm gonna have to take care of her. The only problem is doing that will put me in a kind of weird situation because I will not be able to actually get any stars on those champions, not be able to ascend them. but I still should be able to pretty much carry the team in some of the areas I am lacking and be able maybe to get a couple more shards. So champion train event, pretty good. Who knows, maybe I get something. All right. That's good enough for now. Okay, so what we have to do right now is look at equipment. So the thing is, I should right now take this and actually go to Kael and take his gear, right? But because she's a healer, what I gonna be doing is I gonna hold on to equipment as it is, right? And if I feel eventually I'm lacking with Corrado, I may actually make that change. So let's take a look right now. What do I have? If I have any speed boots, first of all, because you want speed, even if that's just a little bit to help, it makes a huge difference. I'm gonna get this, and I know it's horrible, but I will be getting this to level 8 because I know I'm gonna have missions soon telling me to get this to level 12. So, okay, speed. Let's try to see if I have some HP percent. On attack, let me see if I have flat stats. There you go. For now, I know it's hard, but she's a legendary champion, so she can take a hit until I can actually get decent enough equipment. Right now, I'd rather have her having speed to be able to cycle through her A23. So let me take a look now on same thing for this. All right, well, I wouldn't mind get a set of life. Not great, but it works for me. All right, so upgrade. This one I gotta go to 12. Shouldn't really hurt me too much. Again, I say it shouldn't hurt me, but trust me, it will. All right, so now let's look in here. If I have anything with speed substats, there you go. Hopefully I roll speed. Every time I need speed, I roll crit rate. So let's see how that goes. What did I say? All right, let me get this equip. All right, let me try to get HP in there. I could use shield set, but well, I already made those choices. Let me go with that. Okay, so accuracy doesn't do anything for me. All right, so speed. Let me see if I can get some speed rolls in here. All right, resistance. So speed's not a thing for me. Take a look in this. Maybe I can roll on this one. Not saying resist is bad, that's fine. Like this gear gonna be changing very soon. That's why I don't mind being 2 and 3 star. Look, when you get to level 40, you should not be having anything 2 star unless you have zero choice and it's something just complete a set. In this case now, I don't care about speed. I just want to hopefully HP, nothing. So I'll just throw this in here. Just give me 15% for the kit. All right. Okay, so let's see how they do on the parts where I've been stuck. So let's see if we can 3-star everything now having a healer. Should be able to, but I can't take for granted, all right? So Corrado, and let me get that lady in here. And speed, I rather have speed than crit rate. All right, let's see. That was massive luck. I can't believe. I wish I had pulled her on my competition free to play, but I'm not going to complain. Massive pulls. Discarding her, it's incredible. I almost didn't pull that void, but I'm just glad I did. All right, done. 3 stars on this. Hopefully she can stay alive on the other ones. And I can slowly go leveling her. Can imagine I pull a Cold Heart or a Demeter. Well, Demeter now, I really don't need her. Cold Heart would be amazing, but if I could pull like another legendary in the most void, that would be insane. That account would really make no sense for me. Well, it does in a sense because anybody can be lucky and pull those champions, right? Um, but yeah, let's see. Let me know what you guys think. Should I keep her in the back burner for a while, or should I keep using her on this account to show you guys, you know, how to learn how to play the game? I'm very not sure right now because those two together, they can break the game. Not break the game, but you know, for a new account, it's insane. All right. So, and that's the thing. She's a reviver too. So she's not just a healer. What kind of, as long as she's fast and tanky enough, she'll just keep reviving him. Doesn't matter if he dies or not. Now, it does bring me to the whole point where Baharps, I should change his gear into Kael's gear so he can for sure 3-star everything. Because if he dies right before winning one of the battles, then I only get 1 star. So it is something to keep in mind. In the most because I feel Kael in them, he will be held for now. Uh, let's see how that works. Because as you guys see, like he cannot heal fast enough, and she can't heal him fast enough. So, and that's the problem with having 2 legendary on your team is you will not be able to book them for a while. So, just something to keep in mind. A lot of times, better to put one of them in the back burner, even if that is Corrado, putting him in the back burner and keep Senna with Kael. Just for right now, until I can build Kael better, or maybe get better gear, I will be running with them because I haven't been able to push past with both of them. I'm still impressed. Just saying. Makes me almost want to do something I do not advise anybody doing. What is buying shards with your jams? Um, don't do it. At least not until you get your main champion masteries. Is really something you shouldn't be doing. And most because chances are, even with a 2x, let me say I buy 10 shards and I get all blues. I mean, I will use them, but it's not going to be anything really to help. There you go. Too easy. All right, so stage selection. Let's see how we're doing. Only have 2 series to go. That's the thing. 19% speed is really good. It's not the max you can have, but it's on all battles. It's not like on faction creep, crypts, or anything. So, see, and the best thing too is because she's a void, uh, they pretty much share how they're being attacked. She's being attacked a little more because she's lower level, but at the same time, um, she's tankier, so she can take a punch until she can heal herself. And the most right now on easy, on normal. All right, so before we keep going, let's go back. Sorry. Let's go back because I want to finish this mission. What is deal 500,000 damage on the Demon Lord. So we kind of did. I don't think we reached that, but with her, it should be a piece of cake. Battle. So we really don't have anybody to help right now. But now we have her at least to try to keep us alive for a little longer. That's the thing. At this point on the Hell Hades competition, I had pretty much day one. I was already doing easy 500,000, but because I was grinding a lot harder and I was building for the most part a 4-man team at this point, so it wasn't a big deal to get the score I needed. Like right now, being able to cycle faster with speed and everything, uh, and having her to kind of heal, it's just a huge change. So I should be able to get 500,000. It's not that it's that hard. It's just before I only had Heen and Kyle to do it. So there you go. I may actually be able to one key, and that's day 4, going just a couple of hours a day. And that's the thing. If I had Sigmund on this team with a light protect, no, with strengthen, this would be like massive. There you go. Healing those guys. One is down. See how long if she can. Oh no, she's down. Still. Is that enough for one key? 1.09. Survey says no. Close. Close though. Alright, so this is clear. By the way, the reason why I'm still pushing the Arbiter is because I need those nice gems to be able to get my masteries, right? So 1 Frost and Lifesteal gear from Dragon's Lair. So I should be able to go pretty much higher right now. Take those guys out, take her out. I'm gonna put speed instead. I'm gonna get some foods in here. I got hen as well, because Fire Knight. That's the other thing. You gotta pick what food you really want. Like even I know Coffee and Smasher will eventually gonna become food. Right now he has 3 attacks, so it can help me bring down the shield of the Fire Knight, because a lot of the missions will require that, right? Now one thing, I believe I mentioned at the beginning of the video, but you guys have to remember, like for example today, I don't have 2 hours to give to the video. You guys have to always remember this is still in the end of the day a game. It's really fun for you to play, but you cannot pause your life and stop important things you may have to do during the day. Just play the game. You play when you can and you have time. So I think today is one of the biggest examples. I have been cleaning the house all day. I recorded a video early today, short opening on my main account. And now I am playing, but I may only be able to play for about an hour. So it's okay. As long, even if you play for only an hour, like my main account, I don't even play for an hour a day anymore, unless there's something really major happening. As long as you complete some of your quests, pretty much your daily work or job you have to do on raid, you're good. All right, let's see if that's any good. Flat stats may complete something for someone. That's fine. All right, so this 2 attack champions with level. I hate this. Okay, so let's see if I have attack anything. So in those situations, what I usually do, you guys not gonna notice, I will go for 1-star equipment. If I really don't have anything I need, right? So here, for example, you got HP, attack, and attack. So let me see if I have attack boots. Would be fine, right? So let's see if I have anything with attack boots. So for example in here, I don't have anything that is better than what I have. So I'll come in here, I'm gonna equip. And it's just temporary. Level 12, what really didn't cost anything because the less amount of stars, the cheaper it is to level. Wink, wink. So that's usually how I do in those missions. I'm not going to be chasing for something decent just to make the game happy. Like in here, for example, I'm not going to be taking off all his stuff. What I think I'm gonna do, I believe I have, no, I believe that I had in attack champion. I could be wrong. So anyway, I should be able to have attack percent really, really low stuff. And it's good to keep track of this type of equipment just because you may have to use again. There you go. Stuff I don't need and gonna be garbage because at some point you don't have to remove the equipment from champion, spend hundreds of thousands of silver doing so. So in this case, you can just destroy the equipment if necessary. I would say until after the third part of Arbiter mission. Hold those because you will have some missions you're gonna have to equip some of your champions with all three parts. So okay, upgrade 4 champions to 40. Do I have enough? So I do, right? So those cases is when I do the whole I don't care, right? So I gotta put those. She still needs one brew from this 40. Perfect. By the way, do what I say, don't do what I do. Just tell you. Being honest, okay? So I will come in here on campaign. We're gonna just run, probably only need one, maybe two. So those three are food champions. I need to get them to level 20 so I can raise War Maiden. So the thing about War Maiden is she's still gonna be level 1 for a star. So I will sink potions. I will sink brews on her. And I'm okay with that. Because you have to realize a lot of times, and almost if you don't have too much time to play, just leveling her would waste a lot of time. The potion keeps will close very soon, and then I'm just not going to be able to complete everything I need on time. Alright, so I lost this. It's fine. Trust me, it's fine. I'm okay with this losing. If I had changed his... That's the thing. That's why I may need to change him to Kael's equipment, because he would be able to heal himself and not die, so to be able to level my other champions is probably the right choice. So I may do that after this fight. There you go. Because he should be 100% win, but I need to make that change. So, let's see. Now coming here, upgrade rank. Let's get my 3 chickens. So you see, I have other champions I could use as chickens right now, but I'd rather hold on to rares, most because faction wars. And sometimes really good to take a really deep look on them, because you never know if you really, really want to use them as food. So I actually, okay, so I made a big mistake. So War Priest is already 4-star. See, I've been playing all 2 hours and I have 2 other accounts that I'm managing non-stop. So I didn't even realize that I only needed to do this, complete the mission. Stage 1 of Spider's Den, normal or hard. Okay, so this one is the easiest thing to run. I just need those 3. I'll throw those 2 just to get levels. That's the thing. Spider 1, pretty much, for the most part, Kael and 4 other foods, you can probably kill the spider. As long as he's booked and he's at least 3 stars. So this should really not be an issue for you guys. I believe the problem become after stage 6 of Spider. Then you do need to get good amount of levels on Kael. I would say at least 6-star. Alright, so this is done. Boom, boom, boom. 300. Now that's where it starts to become tricky. So I really have to choose who I will be getting Masters first. So as you guys saw, I am not going to be using Kael for now. So I will cheat and go to hellhades.com and look at Karados Masters. So I will get Karados first. And then second, I'm really gonna wait and choose because, to be honest, you can't. It's gonna be hard for me to really tell if it. At the end of the day, it can depend whoever else I pull. As of right now, probably gonna be Kael, but this could change very much so. All right, so let's look at the masteries we're gonna be using. And I'm gonna have him for General PV Nuker. Now remember, you have one free change, right? Where you can actually go and change your masteries without having to pay anything, pay gems for it. So early game, always keep in mind, like early game's okay for you to pick something like PvE because it will give you things long term, right? And then for more like end game, you can pick like clan boss and focus on that. All right, that's usually what I do. Um, a lot of times I may have to change, but I try to avoid changing too many times I have to pay for it. So you have one free change, and I would say just be wise when you pick. If you're in the beginning, like I said, definitely go for PvE content. Worry about clan boss later on. All right, so he got a lot of his masteries. I won't be getting anything until 6 star now. Okay. Anything here? Progression rewards, 50,000. Love silver. And guys, remember, I haven't touched Call of Arbiter at all. Blair and play. Okay, this I gotta hold on to for now. Let's pull those shards as well. Let's see if anything interesting comes up. So today I'm gonna pull all the shards I can. I probably should hold on to them. I'll tell you what, guys. Besides ancient shards, I'm gonna hold all other shards for tomorrow. You guys let me know if I should open any voids I pull or if I get any other shards, if I should pull or not. All right, let me know in the comments. I'm just really like, I pulled this void legendary, maybe I'm gonna pull another one, you know. But I should have Sigmund soon too, and that's gonna become an issue because, I mean, I'm not going to complain about pulling legendaries, all right? I'm not an insane, I am an insane person, but I'm not that type of insane person. So yeah, I'm not going to complain, but it will become an issue on what choice I make for the game. So my whole plan was to focus, and still is, to focus on leveling my main champions, right? And just getting as many six stars as possible, as fast as I can, to then start clearing the rest of content. But pulling her makes me, and also because you have the 2x event, makes me want to actually get to the next steps of campaign to be able to get more shards. Okay, as you guys see, it's being easier for me to actually clear PvE now that I get the masters. So I am very glad I didn't do the stupid choice that I done in the past of, 2x events or double legendary, just buying shards. Very glad I didn't do it. Now, also, so I am playing 1 hour in here with you guys. I may actually put on an hour later on tonight, but I will not make a video. But tomorrow during the live stream, I will discuss anything that happened during the hour that I played off camera. Okay? Just so you guys know, I'm not cheating. I'm not going 20 hours playing the game and telling you guys that I played for only 2 hours. I'm not doing that. And most because I have a lot of other things to get done. That's why I thought about record that 2 hour video, but I feel it's not going to be feasible today. Yeah, so I really don't think going to be an issue to completely 3-star normal campaign. Now, what I'm probably going to do, but it's going to be off camera, it's the challenge, trying to get the next shard, the next ancient shard. So, but I won't have time probably to do now. I'll try. Because I do want that void. I will hold on to that void like I promised. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I will just, after this, I'll probably wait to do campaign off camera. So yeah, those two as my main team. The most after I get their stars, it's gonna be insane. Just gonna be crazy stuff. Right? Hold on. Now that's the thing too. If you actually, in the end of the day, you get pretty decent team, you can just fly by this game like nothing. The only thing is, like I always said, when you come to like missions, getting Fuse Justsar, you will not get until the Novice tournament drops. It just, that's how it happens. So 10 times on auto. I will wait to do that off camera because you guys just gonna be sitting. Now, this is something that automatically, as soon as I get in here, just, that's really when I use my my multi-battles, to be honest with you guys. Try to go as high as you can, but low enough to where you're not wasting energy. You want 100% wins all the time. All right, so challenge, let's take a look. You want to focus on dungeon challenge. So here, decrease defense, right? Force Guardian. So let's see first, do I have a decreased defense champion? Yes, I have many. Do I have a bigger decreased defense? No. Okay, so all right, it's level 5. I should be able to do it. Level 5 of Force Guardian, right? All right. If I don't automatically kill him with one shot, so yeah, multiple times I had to actually really be nice to the boss and do the worst attack I could because he'd be dead. I mean, the worst case scenario, I may have to put some gear on her. Thought she was the one. No, no, it's not her. Okay, my bad. And that's fine because this is still stage 4, so glad I caught that mistake now. I believe it's her. Yep. Decrease defense. All right. The only reason why I'm not letting this auto is because I don't want to risk her to use that skill before it's necessary. The good thing I have a reviver if she was to die prior to be able to use that. So I don't want to risk. Yes, perfect. Didn't have to put in gear, which is great, so I didn't waste silver. There you go. All right, so next challenge is 5 of Arcane, 5 of Spirit, and 4 of Void. Arcane, Spirit, Void. Let's get the 4. Let's leave it like this for now. Yeah, so if you guys know that, that's one thing to keep in mind the most when you're new is you have your squad. If you have any empty spots, or if you know you can beat whatever boss or anything with 2, just fill the other 3 with food champions. It helps you maximize the amount of XP you're getting. Like a lot of times I make this mistake. The most competition is one thing, at least one of the runs you want to do as fast as you can, so you put anybody who can do massive damage. But afterwards, unless you're in a time crunch, just get whatever you can as food. Even if you have just one champion that can destroy the boss, just go for it. 4, 5 of Spirit. And then 5 of Arcane. So I think in this format doesn't tire you guys. I know it's an hour long that I'm gonna be recording, but if I record 1 hour, show what I'm doing, and then tell you guys what I'm gonna be doing the following hour, I think it probably helps everybody, right? And honestly, let me know if you guys enjoying this content and ask me questions. Now, most of you guys are new players. Let me know what you have difficulty with. Um, After a certain point, all accounts can be different. Something I may be crushing, it may be almost impossible to some players, and it has to do with how lucky you are uh, on your pools, right? A lot of times I don't care about pools. I just have one main team. But like for example, right now it just completely changed. Pulling Senna just completely changed the game for me right now. So now I should be getting another ancient shard, but still a long ways from being lucky and pulling a legendary. Um, but you also have two times the chance to pull an epic. And like I said, Discard by himself, game changer on the account. So that's when you should be pulling your shorts, trying to hold for fusions and stuff that early in the game. I'm not saying it's impossible, but chances are you're just gonna get frustrated. So let's see if I can do stage 4 of the spider. I think this one gonna be probably the hardest part. Spider can be very interesting. Let me just make sure I'm only using one per. I'm also used to have 100% crit rate by day 4, but playing only 2 hours a day, it's, if you're very lucky, may happen. So that's the thing too. Like I don't believe I can even die because of her. Um, in the end of the day, gonna become how long the fight's gonna be. That's all that really gonna matter here. So if I pass 3, the next one gonna be a spirit, what means Kyle gonna just destroy the spider. But at the same time, being forced means Corrado can really hit hard. So that was one of the reasons why I chose Corrado because so when you have certain some of the other options you have for your links to start the account and champions you get with them, a lot of times they're magic affinity, and that's a problem I'm having on the competition because some of my major hitters are magic affinity. So every time I have to go against force, it's kind of hard. And the competition we were not allowed to pull Corrado. So we had to use the other link. All right, so next one is the last one. Like I said, Spirit Affinity, it should be easy. Famous last words, though. But she's dying. It should be okay. I think they should be able to kill. Yep, close enough. Let's go. Kyle right now. Just nuke the hell out of her. Boom. One more heat, please. Thank you very much. All right, so now I just need to mix one greater affinity potion. Let's go for this one. Boom. All right, so one more. Maybe that's gonna be the lucky one. Well, I can't say because I pulled a Void Legendary, but maybe that's the ancient lucky one. All right, let's see before we finish the video. And it's Banshee. Okay, Banshee is not horrible. Okay, she's bad. But the problem is, I would actually like her better if it wasn't a 2x. Anywho, all right, guys. So far that's where we are on day 4. So you guys saw the focus have been pretty much leave as many pots open as you can. The moment I get to 5 quests, so like by today's 4, so as soon as it resets, I'll get the 5th one, I'll get the 4th today, 5th tomorrow, then I'll collect everything that I have saved up in here, because the more levels you have, the more it's worth, the pots are worth, okay? So my focus today will be clearing this, which should be very easy to do off camera. Upgrade any artifacts to level 16 is just silver. That's why save your silver, boys and girls. And pretty much this is grunt work. Should be able to do in an hour. I should be able to pretty much, and that's the plan, to move up probably up to unlock 3 tier 2 masters for 2 champions. I may actually have enough. I believe I have enough for Kyle. So yes, I think one more hour I should be able to get around here, what is pretty far on those missions. And again, the aim right now is just to get enough of those gems to get my second set of masters, okay? At the same time, I will try to see if I will be completing normal. Get this void shard, not gonna be opening today. I'll start moving up on hard. I should be able to get to those gems as well. I already got the shards that were here, so too bad. But I don't think in an hour I'm gonna be able to get to Brutal. Now, tomorrow it's a different story. Tomorrow I should have all I need and be able to move some gear around to get up all the way to Brutal. What it means, this event is for 2 days. So I should still be able to save enough ancient shards to do a big pull and hope to get a legendary. All right. Like I said, in some ways I prefer to get epics because I know I'm gonna have the books for them. And the most if that's a miscreated monster. I mean, Discard is one of the champions I always pray to be able to get on a free to play. So yeah, so far so good. Let me know in the comments where you guys are at in your accounts on day 4. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give me any ideas if you guys like that format better or not. And as always, I'll see you in the game.